Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we watch this momentum scanner here. We watch for these white numbers to start rising, and once we see them rising, we hope to get a volume spike right next to them to the left here. Once we confirm that they are moving, we want to check the current bar volume, which is this very last candle. We want to make sure there's enough volume here to get in and get out safely. What I mean by that is this number needs to really be moving. Needs to be a strong battle between the buyers and the sellers. And once we see that, you'll see the stock start running up. Once it stops rising, I will mark a resistance level. And once it stops dropping, I will mark a support level. And if you are a beginning trader, you want to plan your entry down here for the next run up, but not first without confirming that we have buyers and sellers down here. We want to see these green bars of buyers break above this yellow average volume line. And we also want to see this My Blessing indicator full of buyers, and this indicator is also rising. So we see the spike, we confirm the volume, we look for the price to start rising. If you are a beginning trader, you wait for me to post these levels. We confirm that we have tall green bars above the yellow line, and this indicator is moving up slightly, or a whole bunch, we prefer. Also, never trade off my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money, so make sure you get set up on your own computer before you start trading. I'm also not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you use any of my indicators or take any of my advice. I am not a professional financial advisor, so I do not have the proper paperwork to lead you in that direction. So make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you start trading from these live streams. Thank you for joining me this morning. We still have a few minutes left, about 2.5. There's been a few stocks moving this morning. Not significantly, but they are moving. Maybe we will get a play in right at market open at 6 o'clock and make a few more dollars. We did pretty good yesterday. And Monday, of course, I had the internet issues, so I wasn't able to trade it. Milo took over, thanks to him for stepping in as fast as he can without notice. That's always appreciated. About 2 minutes left to go. And happy birthday, Doug. I saw you posted it was your birthday today. Hope you have a blessed one. I saw Fun moving around earlier this morning. It seems to have lost its gains. But I'm sure we'll get a couple of plays in. Make sure on your active trader, your TIF is set to EXT. For pre-market trading, it stands for extended hours. You are welcome, Doug, and it's been a blessing having you as a premium member. DJT is doing good. I should have bought into it yesterday when it was around 32. I think it's now pretty high. Let me see if I can find it here. I like charting it on a 15-minute chart since the volume seems to run lower on it. It gets better confirmation of what the stock is actually doing. This is the 15-minute chart of DJT. Let's go back to 1 minute here before we lose the market open at 6 o'clock. About 2 seconds to go. Good luck to everyone. We are watching for these numbers, and either scan to start rising. Seeing some red at the moment on these spikes. That's not a good sign. It'll turn around, I'm pretty sure, though. SPY is dropping slightly. I'm always monitoring the SPY on a 15-minute chart if you think I'm crazy and don't know what I'm talking about. CYC pushing up slightly here. Let's see if we can get enough buyers to come in here and keep driving it up. We're watching this indicator. These are all buyers above the average volume line. The My Blessing indicator is pointing north. Let's see if we can get a few more people in here to get this thing rolling. Pushing up nicely from 180 to 185, now 188, 189 for the high. Pulling back slightly. Make sure you watch these dominator bars. When you see red coming in, you want to prepare to get out. Not a powerful run up, so we use caution here. There's those sellers. Keep in mind, scalpers are very impatient. If the stock doesn't continue to run, they will bail, and it lowers the price. Pushing up a little more now, $1.91, $1.93, $1.95, and we are moving $2 now. Make sure to take profit at the top of these candles. Don't hold on for a loss. Fortunately, we haven't had any big red candles wipe us out lately, and that's a pretty good sign. A lot of sellers took profit on that candle. Pushing up higher now, 203. We had 206 as a high. Always take profit on these spikes. Maximize the profit. You don't have to sell all of them if you don't want to, but take some profit. Good job, Terry. Good job, Greg. Good job, Mr. P. Good job, Doug. Good job, Mario. Good job, Fumagoo. Good job, Milo. Well, say good job, Milo. Hope you got a profit out of that. You got kind of hung in the trade, or gave you a partial fill or partial sell. Still pushing up a little higher here. I think it's about over, though. Pulling back now. You should be totally out of this stock. Good job, Pancho, Barry, Joey, if I didn't say it, Doc. All of you in profit this morning. That's a good example of what we look for. We look for that volume spike. We look for that battle up here in current bar volume. And we look for these green candles to appear and for them to break above this yellow line as the My Blessing indicator is moving north. Doesn't get any simpler than that. Good job, M. Barry, I don't know how long it takes to convert over. I thought it was instantly, actually. Waiting for the next mover. Someone is telling me save. Let me take a look at it. Make sure they have high volume if you're going to post them. If we don't have volume, we can't trade these stocks. We can't get in and get out quickly. This one has no volume. HOWL. Looking a little bit risky there, Chad. Not enough volume flow once again. CNSP, a penny stock here, may take off. I'm not going to play these cheaper stocks. I'm going to save my money this morning. Up to 39, not paying very much money, a half a cent at a time, not worth the investment to me. Well, pretty nice to get paid a couple of $100 to drink coffee in the morning, right at 6 a.m. Still moving up a little, 40 cents now for the high. HOWL may be moving now. Chad may have called it correctly. Let's see if it's building up any volume. Looks like they're starting to come in, but the price is going in the wrong direction. Good job, Greg B. CNSP still hanging around the top up there near the high. Watching these dominator bars for taller green ones to come in. It may be over at this point. Looks like it's lost all the buyer interest. Looks like we may have more buyers starting to come in on this cheaper stock, pushing up a little bit more now, 41 cents. I was watching Save this morning. It wasn't looking so good. Let's check it out again. So if you're trading SNSP, make sure it's on your computer. I'm going to switch off of it. It's still rising though, 42 cents now. SAVE pushing up. It's already at a high. Don't know if I want to buy it up here at the high. Not unless we have a giant flow of volume. Pushing up slightly now, paying those pennies out. 274. 275. Just not my kind of trade. I'm going to stay out of it. 277. And I may regret that later if it makes it on up to $3. $283 now for the high. 284. And 285 and 286, a penny at a time. I want the ones that move 25 cents and 50 cents. That's what I'm looking for. 292 for the high. 295. 299, and it did make it to that $3. It looks like it's going to anyway. So possible 20-cent gain there on that candle. Of course, that's providing you bought in right when it was posted. Looks like we got some profit takers going on. Red dominator bar. Looks like that run may be finished. Good job, Mr. P. Good job, Simple. Good job, Terry. Good job, Tally Ho. Good job, Greg B. Good job, OG. Good job, Jimmy, Doug, Barry C. Let's take a look at CNSP now. This one may go as well. I'm watching for this Dominator to take off and for this My Blessing to turn around. This white arrow is a good sign. That is a pullback indicator. So once the stock runs up, sells off a little bit, if it detects more buyers coming in, it will flash a white arrow. All right, so not a bad start for this Wednesday morning. We've been staying pretty consistent for months now, which is always a blessing. All right, back to watching this momentum indicator for numbers that are moving. Not seeing anything at the moment. Enjoy a sip of coffee while you can. Thank you, Barry, for the compliment. It is nice to have all these team players helping each other out. Nice trade, Fumagoo. VRAX starting to move. Looks like it's pulling back currently. Thank you, Fumagoo. Watching these bars for a turnaround. See a few buyers coming in now. Maybe we'll drive it up, catch it down here at the bottom at 230. Let's see if it'll run now. Looks like I got a late fill on it. I'm currently down 60 bucks. May need to pull out of it before it's too late, and I think I will. And when I pull out, they usually run. $70 loss on that play for me. I thought it was going to bounce up. Well, I made money on the first one. I just lost a little bit of profit. So no great loss. I don't mind losing profit. Just hate taking a hit if I hadn't made any profit. Hey, it's all about the truth here. I lose money too sometimes. I don't cover nothing up. It's part of trading. That's just how it is. Make it up on the next one. Waiting on the next one to start spiking. CNSP, I'm being told. I don't play these cheaper ones, but I'll put it there on the chart for everyone else. And I really don't like second runs up. They don't seem to go very far. Good job, YouTube. Jay-Z, I'm being told. Yeah, I don't trade these either. I don't like these wide body candles. I've always been a failure at them. I don't think their pattern trading is up to my standards. They'll throw a big fat green candle and a big red one right next to it. And there's no volume in this stock at all. Didn't have any luck with GNPX yesterday, but I'll take a look at it. Once again, not a lot of volume. Current bar volume not moving at all. I want to join the run up, not wait on the run up. If you're waiting, you're hoping and not trading. Good job, Doug. Doug, you must have spotted it early or been watching it previously. And all of a sudden, here come the buyers. $320 now for the high. This is like a surprise attack. I'm going to stay clear of it in case it's just a few people. And that's why right there. Looks like it may have drawn the attention of more buyers. Nice tall green dominator bar. Let's see if the rest of them join in and push it up higher. Volume's up nicely now. And back to no volume. I'm definitely going to stay out of this one. I don't like the way it's responding. And then they'll shoot up just because I say that. Not seeing a whole bunch of sellers here. Just don't like the way it's moving. Good job, Doug. ZPTA. Hope you checked the volume on it, and you did. Real cheap stock. It's not on my radar. My minimum price is 25 cents, I believe. This is way down there at 14 cents. And think you can. My blessing indicator pointing south, that would be this indicator here. You can see the volume has dropped off. These dominator bars are getting shorter and shorter. We need them tall and green and taller than this average volume line, which is yellow. CNSP probably not going anywhere, just some FOMO traders. Currently in a squeeze. All right, we're in a dead spot waiting on the next mover. So enjoy your coffee, your breakfast, your dinner, your lunch, wherever you are. Get up, stretch your legs, rest your eyeballs. CNSP making new highs, 43-cent stock. See if we can keep the flow going here. Need some taller dominator bars. There's some sellers. I don't have much faith in it at the high like this. Profit taking going on. SPY is still down below the 34 EMA, not doing much of nothing at all. Kind of just sitting down there dormant. YouTubers, you know the routine. Make YouTube buy me some coffee, please. Hit the like button if you like what you see. It's always greatly appreciated. And if you've never been to these YouTube sessions, I stream for 1 hour for free on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Be here at 6 a.m. Central Time because we usually make money right when the market opens at 6 a.m. And I appreciate each and every one of you who joined us this morning. Looks like 276 so far. VI popping its head up above water here. Nice green dominator bar. Let's see what happens. I'm watching these bars. I want to see another green one come in. There goes the push. That's what I like to see. We are at a high of 432 so far. We should get more buyers coming in here. It should keep going. 448 now. Nice green dominator bars. A little bit of profit taking going on there. No reason to fear yet. It could push more. Remember, if you're in profit, always take some profit at the top of these candles when they spike like that. A lot of profit taking going on, it looks like. We still may bounce back up and retest that high of 450. There we go. It is volatile, so be careful here. If you're in the money, I would start taking profit. Tall wicks on the top. Too many sellers up there at that level. Good job, Doug. There comes a big green dominator bar. Let's see if it'll push higher than the previous bar for the spike upwards. Not going to happen. There's too many sellers up there. The buyers are trying to overcome them. Looks like they're getting second wind here. Come on, green dominator bar. Let's push for new highs. See if we can get through these sellers. That's a nice attempt, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Watching those dominator bars like a hawk looking at that little mouse. You got to really be focused here or you could lose money. Red, profit taking. It's not going to go, it doesn't look like. Good job, Fumagoo, and thank you, Juan, for the kind comment. Them buyers don't want to let it come down. They're trying to hold it up. Hopefully we'll outbuy those sellers. There we go, 458. Now we need to push higher, 465, 68, 69. Remember to take profit at these top of these spikes. 470. You don't have to sell all of it, but I would sell most of it. Don't get caught holding the bag. I'm going to bail out right here for 780 profit. 3,000 shares. Good job, Fumagoo. Appreciate you joining us this morning and every morning because you're here every time we stream. That's greatly appreciated. Well, I made up my loss and a profit, a nice profit at that. Don't fret the small stuff. I keep telling myself that. Was a nice battle between the sellers and the buyers. The buyers did overcome. Good job, Jamie. Good job, Doc. Good job, Milo. Good job, everyone. Joey, you're all into it now. Good job, Iwo Jima. Good job, Poncho. Nice profits this morning. Good trading, everyone. Good job, Booho. Good job, Jimmy. Well, I was already in it when it was fighting those sellers. So I was panicking and then not panicking and then panicking and not panicking. I was glad to see the breakthrough. Yeah, I was negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, and then positive, and I said, "That's it, I'm out." And I was into it heavy too, 3,000 shares. It doesn't bother me none, Milo. I've done this so long, a loss is nothing to me. I just know I'll make it up on the next one. Don't worry about them. It was nature therapy. Nature, that just goes to show you that sometimes I make stupid mistakes too. That one just happened to work out. Good morning, HB. We're getting close, Shane. If you haven't been to volumespikes.com lately, there's a little teaser up there right now. I'm excited to launch it, just like you're excited to see it launch as well. We'll get there eventually. Jimmy, that's par for the course, isn't it? You get way up there in profit, and one trade takes it away sometimes. That's why I try to only make 3 or 4 trades a day, call it a day, lock in the profit, and move on. The more you trade, the higher the chance of the losing, especially after the regular session begins and the market dies and everything is just creepy crawling around. I don't trade those at all. I'm ready for some volume to come back into the regular session. Then we'll hit it as long as we can make money. We'll be hitting it live every morning. Doc, that will be the logo. Thank you, Doc. Well, good thing we got out of BIVI, correct? It went right back down. I can't take the credit for that, Doc. I do have some members working on it that are very good at what they do, and I really appreciate them. They are doing a fantastic job. YouTubers, your free hour's almost up. I hope that some of you made some money this morning. We did have one or two difficult plays, but they worked out in the end. If you haven't joined us over on Discord, that label up there at the top that's white and yellow, click it, join our Discord. If you want to upgrade, I stream for about 3.5 to 4 hours each morning. So around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I usually call it quits. But that's when the regular session pretty much dies flat anyway. If you haven't hit the like button for me, please do. That buys me a cup of coffee each morning. And we'd love to have you on board as a premium member. And hopefully we'll get that website launched for you really quick. I think we're getting close, but I just don't know how close because I'm not actually programming it. But they tell me we're close. So thank you, YouTube, for joining me this morning. I will stream again for another free hour on Friday. We've been doing pretty good. Make sure you're here at 6 a.m., actually 5:55 a.m., so that you're up and ready to go to click that mouse button at 6 a.m., because that's usually when the money starts happening. I'd love to help you make a little bit of profit. Join me on Friday, and as always, God bless. Happy trading.